Hi, welcome to BP's Corner of Chemistry. I am Biju Peter. Today, we are going to discuss about the applications of injective effect. Firstly, we can compare the acidities of carboxylic acids. Look at this. This is acetic acid. This is chloroacetic acid. Which is more acidic? Acetic acid or chloroacetic acid? In the case of chloroacetic acid, one of the hydrogen atom is replaced by chlorine atom. Now, chlorine atom is an electron withdrawing group. Chlorine is an electron withdrawing group. So, this is having a minus effect. Withdraw the electron density. Okay? As a result, the OH bonds becomes weaker. So, H is easily liberated as H plus. That is why chloroacetic acid is more acidic than acetic acid. Now coming to dichloroacetic acid. Okay? Which is more acidic? Chloroacetic acid or dichloroacetic acid? In dichloroacetic acid, we have two chlorine atoms. Both are electron withdrawing. Withdraw the electron in a higher rate. Okay? Both are having minus effect. Therefore, dichloroacetic acid is more acidic than chloroacetic acid. Then coming to trichloroacetic acid. In trichloroacetic acid, three chlorine atoms having minus effects. What happens? Withdraw the electron density. So, it is much better acid than dichloroacetic acid. Okay? Chloroacetic acid is more acidic than acetic acid. Dichloroacetic acid is more acidic than chloroacetic acid. Trichloro more acidic than dichloroacetic acid. Okay? Now let us compare the acidities of chloroacetic acid and fluoroacetic acid. Look at this. This is chloroacetic acid. This is fluoroacetic acid. Which is more acidic? Whether chloroacetic acid or fluoroacetic acid? Come on, which is more acidic? Fluor is more electronegative, having much higher minus effect than Cl. Therefore, fluoroacetic acid is more acidic than chloroacetic acid. Okay? Now let us compare formic acid and acetic acid. Look at this. HCOOH. This is formic acid. CH3COOH. This is acetic acid. Which is more acidic? Formic acid or acetic acid? Coming to acetic acid. The hydrogen atom of formic acid is replaced by methyl 2. It is having plus I effect. Methyl group is having plus I effect. Donate the electron density. Okay? So what happens? Donate the electron density, so OH bond become much stronger. Okay? So, compared to formic acid, the removal of H plus is difficult. Okay? Therefore, formic acid is more acidic than acetic acid. Got it? Secondly, let us compare the basicity of ammonia and its derivatives. Let us take ammonia, methylamine, dimethylamine, and trimethylamine. This is a primary amine, this is secondary amine, and this is tertiary. Ammonia and these amines are basic in nature. Why they are basic? According to Lewis concept, a substance is basic if it can donate a pair of electrons. ammonia is basic because it can donate a pair of electrons. Okay. When coming to methylamine, methylamine is having a methyl group with plus effect. This methyl group therefore donates the electron pairs. So what happens? The availability of nitrogen electron pairs on nitrogen atom increases. So the basicity of methylamine is greater than that of ammonia. Got it? In the second case, in the case of dimethylamine, there are two methyl groups having plus effect. So the availability of nitrogen, electron pairs on nitrogen again increases. So methylamine is more basic than dimethylamine is more basic than methylamine. Okay. Then coming to trimethylamine, what happens? Three methyl groups having plus effect increases the availability of electron pairs on nitrogen atom. As a result, trimethylamine is more basic than dimethylamine. This is the case in vapor phase. Okay, that is in vapor phase. A tertiary amine is more basic than a secondary amine. It is more basic than a primary amine, which is more basic than ammonia. Here, trimethylamine is more basic than dimethylamine, is more basic than methylamine, which is more basic than ammonia. Okay, got it? But when it goes to aqueous solution, there will be changes in the order of basicity. Okay, here not only inductive effect, but also this steric effect as well as the stability of the solvated cation also plays important role. Okay. In trimethylamine, look at that. There are three CH3 groups, all of them having plus effect. But the bulky groups cause a steric effect. This is basic only when nitrogen can donate its pair of electrons. Okay. By the presence of three methyl groups, they cause a steric effect. As a result, nitrogen cannot give up its electron pairs. Therefore, in aqueous solution, the order will be slightly changed. That is, secondary amine is here, dimethylamine is more basic than primary amine, which is in fact more basic than tertiary amine, and that is more basic than ammonia. Got it? But in the case of vapor phase, the order can be fully explained with the help of inductive effect. Okay? Inductive effect can easily used for explaining the basicity of ammonia and its derivatives in vapor phase. Okay? Got it? As a third application, let us compare the stability of alkyl carbocations. Look at this. This is methyl carbocation. This is ethyl, this is primary carbocation. This is secondary carbocation. This is tertiary carbocation. Okay? When coming to ethyl carbocation, what happens? One of the hydrogen atom of this methyl carbocation is replaced by another methyl group. Methyl group is having a plus effect, donating the pair of electron to this carbon atom. Okay? As a result, this is having a partial positive charge. Therefore, a dispersal of positive charge takes place between these two carbon atoms. As dispersal of charge takes place, become more stable. Okay? That is, ethyl carbocation is more stable than this methyl carbocation. Coming to this is having two methyl groups. This secondary carbocation is having two methyl groups, having plus effect. Both the methyl groups donate the electron pairs, donate its electron to this carbon atom. So both these carbon atom acquiring partial positive charge. More dispersal of charge, therefore more stable. Okay. Coming to tertiary carbocation, 3 methyl groups, electron releasing. So what happens? More dispersal of positive charge, therefore it is more stable. That is, a tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary carbocation, which in fact more stable than primary carbocation, which in fact more stable than methyl carbocation. Okay. I hope this video is useful to you. If this video is really useful to you, please like, share and subscribe my channel. I will come back with more useful videos. Okay. Till then, bye.